What's up, everyone? This is Dr. Webb here. Thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe. New videos coming every week. You don't want to miss them. Today, in this video, I'm going to talk about some things that you lose when you become a doctor. We all talk about how long the road is to become a doctor, to become a surgeon or a pediatrician, endocrinologist. It's a long path, and you will have to sacrifice some things that you will just have to give up along the way. For one is friends. When I was studying in the military, I was active duty military in the Air Force, and then working full time, maybe 40, 50 hours a week, plus or minus some time in the field or when we did extra training. In my off time, I went to school. So I would go to work from 7 in the morning, maybe 6:30 in the morning, to 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the evening. Then I would go to class after that, and then go to class. So I actually had some friends that they called me names at times, just because I wanted to go study and didn't want to go party. But that was my kind of motivation to keep going, to kind of prove to my friends, like, yeah, look, I can do this. I'm going to go to school full time, and I'm going to work full time as well. So I definitely lost some friends along the way, people who just don't understand that why you're studying for an exam that is 4 weeks away. They don't understand that. But you have to be comfortable with just moving on, continuing down your path of becoming a doctor. So I always tell myself that if those were my true friends, they'll still be there when we talk again. So if it goes 6 months without talking because I'm busy on my path to becoming a doctor, and I don't talk to that particular person in those 6 months, if that person doesn't want to communicate with me anymore, or doesn't want to talk anymore because it's been 6 months, well, they weren't your true friends. So true friends are going to stick with you through thick and thin. And I talk about this a lot in my book as well. Number 2 is money. You're going to give up a lot because you have friends that go to college. Say, for instance, they got an engineering degree or neuroscience degree, and they go make, I don't know, $80,000 a year or $100,000 per year right after college. You're going to medical school. You're not going to make any money. You're going to owe money. You're borrowing money for that 4 years. You're going to go to residency. You may make a little money, but when you calculate the amount of hours that you work in residency compared to your paycheck, it comes out to about the same or similar salary as someone working at McDonald's. I have another video about that, and I'll put it right up here. But if you're working 80 to 90 hours a week and you divide that by your resident salary, it comes out to actually around $12 or $13 per hour. So it's not a lot of money whatsoever. And you still have to pay back your student loans, live, pay for housing and food and car, gas, credit cards. So you don't make a lot of money in residency. So that's another 5 years. So your friends who are graduated college 4 years ago already passed because you're in med school now. You graduated from med school, you became a resident, and you spend 5 years in residency. So your friends, and another year in fellowship. So your friends have been out of school for 10 years. So got 10 years ahead of you on a income. People always talk about the $1 million mistake of becoming a doctor. You guys should check out that video, and I'll put it right up here as well. But you will lose some money along this path, but in the end, and maybe 15 years later, you should catch up with your peers who were already started in the workforce after college. So number 3 is family time. Just like your friends, your family is going to have to understand that you're going to spend a lot of time in the books. You may miss some holidays, you may miss some events, some birthdays, but your family they have to be on the same page as you, and they have to be very understanding. You're going to need that support system along this path, and you need someone to push you along, bounce things off of when you got something on your chest. You need a really good support system, and family is probably the best team of people who would be able to do that. So you will miss a lot of events. I missed a lot of events with my family, couldn't go to certain things, but you have to sacrifice that. So those are some of the things that you will lose out when you become a doctor. Like I said, it's a very long road, it's a very long path, and you have to be willing to sacrifice these things to reach your ultimate goal. So Dave Ramsey said that live like no one else now so you can live like no one else later. And I always try to use that as motivation along this path when I'm missing out on those things that we mentioned before. So thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe. New videos coming every week. You don't want to miss them. We'll see you next time.